Hello YouTube, Damo_23 here, and welcome back to the Youth Only Challenge with 1860 Munich. Today in episode number 54, we have a monster. We dare to dream yet again, because we're in the Champions League semi-final for the second consecutive year. Real Madrid this time are our opponents, one of the most historic football clubs known to man. We're obviously at the Bernabeu first up before coming back to Germany and being hopeful with a lead. Since we last met, we'll recap the results, of course, as well, because we have secured Champions League football. We actually threw a 3-1 lead away. James Marget's hat-trick. He started scoring out of nowhere, which is great, that we threw a lead away. But then we fully rotated against Leipzig, 5th place Leipzig, basically saying, who cares? The Champions League is so much more important. We finished 5th. And the reserves just went out and won it and dominated as well. This 4-4-2 has been immense and it's been absolutely fantastic. Just like last year, we're going to recap how we've got here. And if you have not seen it, you can catch it all in previous episodes. We obviously got drilled in Group A where we finished second. As you can see, we beat everyone else but drew to Spurs and lost to Spurs in an earlier match day as well to see us finish second. Spurs went on to actually draw PSG, who knocked them out, and we drew the old lady. In an absolutely enthralling encounter, we won the first leg 1-0 at home in a game we dominated before a 3-3 draw on 114th minute winner from Darcy after some outstanding Capker keeping for Juve saw us get through 3-3 on the night, 4-3 on aggregate. We then walked into the dreaded draw of getting PSG. Team world class, defending champions, world number one, PSG. In a crazy first leg, the game was sorely ours at 3-1 and against 10 men. They did get a goal back and the 10 men were levelled at the end of the game as well. We obviously had a goal that they scored their second. That was absolute luderacy. I've never seen anything like on FM. And before we knew what happened at PSG in France, we were out there and Bruno scored a free kick. Next minute we're 3-1 up and it was just all but over. And PSG were knocked out. We conquered the champions. But now can we conquer the most historic side in footballing history? If we go to Real Madrid themselves, they're actually having a very poor year in the league. If you have a look at their general history, they have won the league recently with a second and back into first last year as well. They're a team with a bit more regen. Zinedine Zidane's still here as well. But their team has kind of changed a little bit. And unlike PSG, had a world-class set of players. Real Madrid on the onset seem to have more world-class regens. So, yeah, it is what it is. If you have a look at the Spanish third division, they've actually lost 6 games this season as well. And, of course, are about to relinquish their title to Barcelona. And be surprised, Atletico Bilbao with their Basque players have come in the second, which is huge. We've also gone on and have a look at their squad and their ride-in. So, if we have a look at the Champions League ride-in before we have a look at their squad. We go to the Champions Cup. They finished in Group E. They came out, I believe, it's second in Group E or first in Group E. First, just by 3 points. They lost to Basel the opening day away before beating Monaco, drawing to Vienna before then winning the last 3 games to top their group. They then lost to Dortmund, the mighty Dortmund, away from home in Germany before beating 4-1, before drawing 2-2 to United at Old Trafford, and then giving Man United an absolute hiding in the second leg where they were only able to convert 2 chances. But judging by the stats, they could have won the game by 5 or 6. They're a team that does scare me. Their recent form has been pretty good. You know, they have been a little bit patchy of late, but, you know, of late in terms of like up here and here. But if you go past the last April, they've been unreal. We move into their senior squad, and they have just got an unbelievable set of players. Some that you may know, but more than not, some regens. They've got Junior Luiz, the Brazilian, Andre Pepetti, the Italian. They've also got Ilya, the Ukrainian international, already got 113 caps. And then you start getting into the regens. Luca Flamant is one of those regens that is just absolutely unbelievable. Edouard Mohamed is not registered for the Champions League. I guess he came in January and they weren't able to register him. And there we go. Luis Alberto is a 21-year-old regen. I tried to buy off them when he was 17, didn't want to come. Lewis Cook in the middle of the park as well. They've got this Spaniard who has never played for Spain that looks decent. And then their best player, Anatoly. He just looks like a Russian brute of a man who's got mentals of a god, physicals of a god, and technicals to be dreamed of. And a man that we've got to watch out for. They've also got Gabriel Martinelli, the world-class Arsenal man. He's not world class in real life, but world class on FM. Pedro Sanchez, and then they've got Douglas Luiz still here as well. Even Villa's the backup keeper. Wilfred Sonogo usually grows into an outstanding player and has done here as well. Vitina, the Portuguese international. Oyahan, the 31-year-old. Pascal Strutt, who grows into an elite centre-back. And Fofana as well. Be interesting to see what sort of side they come up with. Militao at 33 is just unbelievable. Samuel Ricky, unbelievable. Balde looks good. Alfie Dorrington from Spurs and Christian Ramirez is a regen. That is a pretty star-studded Real Madrid side. We've asked the boys to become men, they have. But now I ask them to rewrite history. Last year, Chelsea, we battered them home and away. Red cards committed it. And in the end, we weren't good enough to reach it. I've never, in my histories of making content, or even before content, I've always won a league or the cup domestically before I won a Champions League. This could be the opportunity for the first time in my time to actually make a final and win it before I win a domestic competition. Your team for this historic semi-final is Artis, Lovett, Rosario, Alcides and Morales, the star-studded back four. Danny Lovett is recognised as the best right back in world football, and Alcides is now the key man for Brazil. Ih has finally learned how to play inverted winger on attack and will keep his right wing role. Dino and Rudy are two world-class centre mids, and Kisma knows how to finish. Darcy Hart is Mr. Consistent, scored 20 goals this season, but the club captain, the man from T-Pook in New Zealand, James Margetts, has, for whatever reason of late, decided to start finding goals. Cannot get over, by the way, he's at T-Phuket. If you look at his recent form, he's still got a hat-trick, a goal here, and a couple goals here or there, but more importantly, in 7 Champions League games, has 5 goals. Don't judge him, he says, on his goals in the league. Judge him what he does in Europe on the big stage. And, well, it doesn't come bigger than the Bernabeu. Real Madrid are probably going to line up in a 4-3-3. They were absolutely dominant against Manchester United here at home in the last leg. For me, this game is about can we escape with a result that leaves the tie open for discussion here when we come back to Germany. Luiz does start. Sonogo starts. Ilya starts with Pascal Struck with Balde as the left wing back. Samuel Ricky, the more experienced man, comes into the middle part. They went with more experienced Vittino and Owen. I don't mind that. Luis Alberto on the right is fantastic. Obviously, Anatoly has got to play on the left. And Dato Fofana will start up top in his non-preferred role. Militao doesn't find a way into the team. No Martinelli and no Papetti. Probably the 3 bigger names that have missed out here. And I honestly think Luca Flamenti, if he started, would be the guy that I would worry about the most. And probably should start with a Ricky in the middle of the park. Anyhow, score prediction in the chat. We're, of course, live on stream. Links down below. It's been an 8-hour stream to get to this moment. And now we're at the Bernabeu. And potentially 180 minutes away from a Champions League final. We obviously have good quality on the bench. Brito, the star man. Burhane, Krugs in goal-scoring form. And we have a bit more of a defensively minded bench if we need it. I just asked the boys to play our way. The 1860 Munich way. And you just never know. Of course, we're on extended highlights for the Champions League games. And Dino and Alcides and co will get us underway. Hopefully today is our day. It's not like Chelsea. It's a little bit different. And we can dream of putting on the suit and making that final. JS reckons we win 1-0 with a Dino screamer. I'm predicting goals in a 2-2. But this game will be mental. Anyway, Danny Lovett, early doors, down the touchline, cuts one. EH blocked. Could have been huge. Kisma now can't find room. Morales fires over. Warning shot inside a minute that we let Real Madrid know we've come here to play. United came timid and scared. We're going to come all guns blazing. And we'll see how that leads us. 10 minutes in, we're the only team to have a shot. But Madrid, at the moment, are still 0-0 and still controlling the ball very well. They're a side that's probably known for more possession, a bit more patience from what I've seen in their previous games, where we had a bit of a scout on stream. But we're going to press them and see what we can do. Anyway, Vitina finds Luis Alberto, and he finds Vitina with a ball over to Dato, who's in here, and in the end, he's put it wide. Would have counted, was onside. And a first winning shot by Real Madrid came in the 15th minute. The 4-4-2's overperformed as well. I would have thought we would have been playing 5 at the back by now. But the 4-4-2 after playing Juve was that good. That has just been incredible since then. Here we go. 30 minutes played a highlight, and Singo will throw to Vitina. And here goes Zabanin into Struk and Pascal. I'm just not even going to bother getting his last name. That throw picked off by Lovett, Alcides and Lovett and Rosario, and we can move out, and Rudy drops in, and Alcides picks it up, and good little bit of ball movement from 1860. And now we go looking for Hart's head, who flicks into Kisma, and Rudy now picks it up. And now can we find that killer pass and pick apart this Madrid defence? Rudy again. Moves it to Dino, finds Hart. Margetts runs and goes. Kisma puts one over the bar. And we were nearly in dreamland in a 1-0 lead. Finding it hard to probably break down and get in behind that last line and getting in one-on-one. But as long as we stay patient, but still be aggressive and attackive and direct, we'll be all right. In saying that, though, in saying we're going to be all right, Antonelli at the back stick makes it 1-0. He's a physical brute. It's a ball in by Singo. And in the end, it is a 1-0 lead for Real Madrid. It's a great ball in. There's not much we can really do about it apart from hoping we win the header. And at the back stick, Lovett, who's not known for his back stick headering, he's not going to be able to deal with that. And their first shot on target has gone in. Lovett finds Dino, finds Lovett again. We know we have goals in us. We just need to know if we can find them. Every Champions League game we've played so far this season's had a moment. And I still think we'll find ours in this game. Now Alcides now finds Morales. And he looks for Kisma. And we move. Margetts, touch. Kenny. Oh, he doesn't go for the goal. In the end, he rules around. Kisma again. Itch! He's onside, and there's no way that's off. There is no way that's offside. And I reckon we're 1-1 here at the Bernabeu. What a ball from Kisma. And I reckon that is 1-1. And Itch has just put us level. No way. No, I refuse to believe he's offside. He is, actually. Okay, never mind. Because I saw him here, and I'm like, oh, he's onside by about 1.5 feet. That's why we have VAR. Oh, I was giving that the full celebration. Wow. Disallowed goal for 1860. Still 1-0, but we've played quite well here first half. Darcy Hart finds Morales. Ball in back stick. Itch picks it up. Looks back to Lovett. And Danny Boy, Itch again. Dino's efforts blocked. And apparently it was offside against Itch yet again. Pascal goes long. Mistake. Darcy. Don't make a mistake like that. Don't know what they were thinking there, Madrid. I think they just brain fart snapped. Just was whatever. I think they were just thinking, all right, they're going to turn around and we're just going to play the ball out. In the end, James looked like he didn't know what he was doing and then stood there and picked it apart. And Darcy Hart picks the top bin meticulously. And it is 1-1. How about that? And right on half-time, we've got it back level. Highlight here right before it as well. Rosario picks it up. Great ball from Kisma to open up play. And Dino finds Lovett and away we go. And Lovett's lost it again. He's a world-class right-back and he's not having his best a day out there. Do we dare say to Brito to warm up for the star man in Lovett? Dato Alberto, it's gone over from Luis Alberto. Danny Lovett, shaky. Minute left on the clock and there's a highlight here. I don't like this either. Alcides and Rudy. Back to Alcides. Finds Dino. Finds Rosario. And Alcides. Need feet. Darcy Hart presents. Kisma's with him. Margetts is there too. He's been tackled. Kisma with the chip. Oh, just the top side of the bar. Right on halftime, it will be 1-1. And I think Madrid are going to be the happier of the two teams at the minute to still be level. It's been an even game, though. Not going to say that we've been here and deserved to lead. But towards the end of that half, there was only one team that looked quite taking the lead, and that was us. So maybe halftime at the wrong time. Antonelli's ball, picked off there by Rudy. And it is going to be a highlight in the 47th minute down our end. Kisma now needs to find options, and one of them's Rudy. Dino can open his body. And he can hit him too. In the box, down he goes. Referee says nothing untoward. And Itch puts wide. No VAR check this time. No penalty given. And now our star man, Alcides, is injured. Morales is going to move into centre-back. And I am going to be slightly more aggressive here and get Sully in. He's a left-back. Can bomb on. Can provide more width going forward. And maybe be the key that unlocks the door. Luis Alberto now. Let's hope that's not a long-term injury. Dart throws in and scores. I'm not too sure with this one. It was close. Well, I thought Ilich was on, so I think this one's on or off. I'm not sure. I didn't quite track his run. It's been given offside anyway. I didn't quite track his run. It was a good run. It was a square run. He just didn't time it, did he? It was a great little run that from Dartro, to be fair. Still 1-1. Alcides injured. Let's hope that's not long term. He's a star, man. Without Alcides, we're definitely poorer. Dartro's running us ragged now. No Alcides. In the end, what a save from Artis. No Alcides, no 1860, huh? It could be a thing. Morales and Rosario both on bookings. It's not the pretty side out here. Artis again, what a save from the corner. The Australian coming in clutch. 2 fantastic saves. And at the minute, it's now Madrid that take the ascendancy in this game, but it still is 1-1. Ball back to Sancta, into Vitina. His effort's blocked. Need to get up Darcy Hart. Falls to Morales, it clears the Margets. And he has Ilich with him, and we sprung him on the break. Completely against the run of play. Ilich down the right-hand side. Ball in's not bad. Hart doesn't win, and now they're going to re-break on us. Since the injury, it's opened up. Ricky off of Flamant, so that makes him a stronger side. And Bolde finds Antonelli with a ball into Alberto. He heads into the bar. It falls to Dratto to dart throw for Fana. And it is 2-1 Madrid. And to be fair, it's been coming. 63rd minute. And we are behind again in a Champions League semi-final. It's dart throw. It's a highlight from kickoff. I don't know if this is actually going to be one for us or not. But there we are. Anyway, looks for Hart. Too early. Finds Kisma. Margets needs a runner. Lovett's not had his best of game. Margets has been not bad. Just need to make sure we settle down here. Alcides was definitely our star player. Lovett, our other star player, has not impacted this game at all. Morales now. Looks for Rudy. Finds Dino. And he looks for Kisma. Kisma now. Cuts it back to Hart, and it's an effort that's blocked and out for a corner. We've been good. We've been really good. But we're behind, and that's all that matters. Sully now picks it up, and that'll be that. Another highlight again. Singo. Kisma tackles, falls straight back to his feet. It's not even like he got a tackle. And Alberto's in again. Cut back, and in the end, Artis made a good save. It wasn't the best finish, to be fair to them. Artis well down. At the minute, they're just overpowering us big time. And Vitino's header and Artis saves. I'm going to make another little dinky change, I reckon. Morales off. I think Burden and some more experience back there could help. And I don't think Dino's had his best of game either. And I think you got to release the man called Brito. A man that becomes clutch in these moments to come in and off we go. Kisma's going to have to play out there through tiredness. That's okay. We have to go out there and see if we can find one more goal. Madrid have edged this game. Oh, that's such a poor throw. What is Danny Lovett doing today, man? Okay, I'm now getting annoyed. I've tried not to get annoyed. I'm now getting annoyed. He's a star man, the best right back in world football, and he's fucking thrown the ball to his opposition man multiple times. Can't get across in the box. I'm now getting annoyed. 80 minutes is taking me to get annoyed because I'm trying to be positive and, whatever. But why? Why? He's a consistent performer that likes a big game. Makes no sense, FM. Alright? Stop it. Rosario. Love it. Picks the ball up. He's had a stinker, like I said. Rudy now. Still going. Kisma. Inside. Margets. Moment. Good save from Luis Jr. Big moment there for James Margets. It's a good save, to be fair. Ball in. Rosario clears. Militao's come on. Brito again. Ball in. Margets. Great save again. It was offside anyway. We've had our moments. That's all we can say is we've had our moments. Just too easy. In the end, they go long. Burden wins. Rudy now. Finds Sully. Rudy again. Just keep it, boys. That's not really keeping it, but it flicks to James Margets. He's offside. 86 minutes on the clock. It's 2-1. The game would still be in the balance going into Germany as it stands. But I don't think we gain anything by going defensive here. I think like still staying on the front foot, we could get a second. We go defensive, yeah, it could stay 2-1, but we could concede. Saying that, Antonelli's in, he doesn't miss many of them. In the end, Artis foils him again. Falls the drat home. It's fallen to him so many times. I think that's the goal that kills this tie. 2-1, maybe we come back. 3-1, we don't. I just said that I feel like we could still get a goal here. And if we go a bit more to the defensive system, maybe we're alright. But maybe that's being naive. Maybe we should have moved in hindsight. But it's fallen to them again. It's 3-1. If they make it 4-1, it's all but over. Highlight right on half-time. We would have to be absolutely amazing in Germany to get moved to a Champions League final. I don't think we've played bad. But Madrid's quality has just shone. Barring this being a mistake, which it wasn't, they're out. I think this is a pointless highlight. I think, well, unfortunately, looking at a very hard task, come back to Germany. 2-1 wasn't bad. 3-1, I think, is pushing the limits of what we can do. We need to come out what we did against PSG and absolutely throw the kitchen sink at them. Oh, to concede that one there was just annoying. Rudy, Kisma, and away we go. We now sweat on the fitness of Alcides. Alcides injury, mate, that changed the complexion of this game. It was an even game, and then we lost our key defender. A couple of balls fell back to Fofana as well. It was not like they were clean highlights, especially the last one. The last one's pain. When Artis makes a save, you think that's the highlight done, and the fact that it falls back to him, and he squares it, and he's just there, is unreal. A broken wrist. He should be able to play through that with treatment. Right. We can manage that. He doesn't play in the next one. He plays in the Champions League next leg. We're 3-1 down. Remember, a 2-0 lead does not mean we go through. It just means an extra time. No matter what happens on the night, we need to beat Madrid by 2. The 4-4-2, it's got to come clutch. It's ever a time, it's now. Welcome back, YouTube. Second leg. Munich. We are 3-1 down. And when you're in a hole, there's only one thing you can do, is dig yourself out of it. These young men need to learn that today you need to right wrongs by going out there and performing even better than you knew you could. A 3-1 down against a world-class powerhouse. The winner of this will play Manchester City. They were 2-1 losers in England to Milan before beating them 2-0 in Italy. We have got, obviously, Madrid. We did just beat Wolfsburg 2-1, as you can see just here. No need to recap it. It just basically guarantees a 4th or 3rd place finish, obviously. But puts us more in a position of finishing 4th. We'll wait and we'll see what happens, obviously. It doesn't matter. I don't need to give you a live comment as well because the league's already wound up, basically. So, yeah, this is all that matters. I want to be wearing the suit. I want to be in the suit come to the end of tonight. But we're 3-1 down. That goal right at the end of the game is probably the goal that could kill us, but it does not matter. In terms of the team, we are going a bit more aggressive. Alcides, with that broken wrist, is starting. Danny Lovett is being trusted. And we've gone with Sully at left back for those overlapping, bombing on kamikaze runs. The midfield four stays the same, and I trust Hart and Margetts. There's part of me that puts each up top just for this one game, but Darcy Hart follows our goal. Knows how to find a goal. I just feel like there's no point changing it. You know, the system can find goals and opportunities. But today is going to be about one big thing. Can we find an early Champions League goal? If we can score first and score early, we can rattle Real Madrid. And at the end of the day, from this point on, as we can give them a rattling and not get through, I will be extremely proud of the boys. But we're so close. I would love to get there just one time. We are going to have a look at that Madrid side, see if they made any changes. They've scored 4-3-3. Flamat's come out to left back. There's one change. The rest of the team stayed the same. Obviously, Fofana scored goals through the middle of the park, the Ivorian. So they haven't changed too much. They've just brought for the really pacey Belgium centre defensive mid, in at left back. I'm guessing he can play there. But that is your boys. Can this little young team from Munich shake the hell out of Real Madrid? We beat last year's champions in PSG. It's just now about, can we do it here? Madrid are in their away colours, obviously, and we're in the blue and the white. And we are 90 minutes away from despair yet again. But we also could be 90 minutes away from the best comeback ever seen to man on FM. I don't know. Probably a bit of an exaggeration. But could be huge for us as well. Marget's already in the box. Love it. And there we go. Bit more link-up play. I've just kind of gone a heap of attacking training and set-piece training. I need an early goal. Remember, we have to win the game by 2 goals. 1-0, 2-1, not good enough. 2-0 does not put us through. It just puts us to extra time. No away goals. So we have to go out here and we have to score. Rudy on the ball. Looks for Danny Lovett. He finds Dino. And Dino goes all the way out towards Sully but doesn't find him. We need that killer pass. I'm not going to get angry with that. But if they score right now, I feel like it would be all but over. As Milenkov Antonov puts a ball in. And in the end, it's cleared. It's another clearance in the Champions League that's gone into someone and looped up and fallen back to the opposition. It's really annoying. And now he's in again. And Artis may have just kept us in the Champions League 8 minutes in. We can't afford to concede. We can't afford to go 1 goal down. Luiz Pascal goes long. Well won by Rosario. Each finds Dino and James Margetts. Turns and looks to the line. Finds Eich. Dino. Tackled on the edge of the area. Falls to Lovett. Failed to get a good ball in last time out. Doesn't matter. He gets a good ball in here. We get our early goal. It's Darcy Hart. Eat your heart out. 10 minutes in. We're 1-0 up. We're a goal away from levelling the tie. We've got 80 minutes to find 1 goal. Dino gets tackled. Lovett had a poor first leg. But within 10 minutes, he's down the line. And Darcy Hart, eat your heart out. Lovett loves it. And it is 1-0. Free kick, Lovett hits it. And Madrid are shell-shocked. 13 minutes in. And Munich are level. He had a stinker in Spain, but the world-class right-back has stepped up like Trent Alexander-Arnold regen he is. And it is 2-0, 1860, 3-3 on aggregate, and it is game on. Madrid are shell-shocked. 15 minutes played, ball in back stick, Salah heads, Artis punches, Lovett, then in the end clears it away for a corner. Probably had more time than he realised. Straight away, Madrid are straight back to it. But their fans are stunned. The world of football's probably stunned. In the end, it's saved by Artis and cleared by Kisma. Now, there's a ton of time for this game to be quite interesting. Alberto, Antolov, Dartro's efforts blocked. We need to defend stoutly. And at the same time, we need to find a third. A third goal for us right now would be massive. Singo finds Militao. And Singo again goes. Militao on the ball. Finds Ricky. And he goes back to Luiz. Good shape, good press. We force him long. That's excellent. And Sully will head back to Artis. And we can build from the back. Rosario looks for Dino. He's good on the ball. And he finds Eich. Ball towards Hearts. Flicked onto Margetts. And he goes with the dinky little chip. James Margetts, what have you done? What have you just done? One of the all-time great Champions League goals. A dink from outside the box. And 21 minutes in, we're already leading against Real Madrid on aggregate. And we're 3-0 up on the night. Hart finds Margetts. And with the dink that went to orbit and back, in an area that there was not much room behind the keeper and goal, Jimmy Margetts, the man from Te Puke in New Zealand, a place that has only about 3,000 or 5,000 population, has just produced on the world stage. 25 minutes in, we're 3-0 up. If it stays as it is, we are in the Champions League final. Ricky, Antolov, ball blocked by Lovett. Now it's about throwing your bodies in front of it. I'll ask these boys to become men, and oh, the men they've become. Now it's just going to be a battle of will, grit, and determination. A little bit of Aussie grit, huh? We could be there in our first Champions League final. 32 minutes, it's a corner. Lovett loves a good ball in. Ball in, doesn't get one. Falls back to Mr. Sully at left back. Whips an early cross. Cleared by life Flamant. Margetts has been everywhere. The captain has been special in the Champions League. Dino, Ih, just overcooked, unfortunately. And here we go. Luiz Jr. throws it up to Pascal and Ricky. We press. We want to force them long. We want these guys going long. Ricky again. No room here. Dino wins it. Massive moments. Ball through. Darcy Hart. It's 4-0. It's 4-0. 4. Not 1, not 2, not 3. It's 4-0. 33 minutes played. 4. They couldn't get out. They tried to play. Dino ball. Tackled Militao. Falls to us. And oh my God. It's 4. Oh, boys. Oh, boys. Sully looks for Ih. And now we go. Ball in. Falls to Margetts. It's 5. 5. Madrid don't know what's going on. It's 5-0. I'm in shock. Madrid now need 3 goals just to get it to extra time. It's 5-0. It's not even half time. And we're on extended highlights. Love it. Looks for Hart. Luis Alberto. Into Singo. He keeps it in play. A goal right now would make things very interesting for Madrid. And Dratto's in there. What a block. Again, it was offside. Love it and Dino. Ih's ball in. Cleared away. Ricky and Ih, and we keep. Definitely not changing system just yet. Mum, very important. Yeah, who cares? Kisma. 46 minutes played. Get your own house, guys, if you're going to do content. Just seriously. Like, this is probably the most hyped moment of this whole save, and I've got my mum busting my ears. Dino. 46 minutes in. Darcy Hart blocked. That's the highlight. I'm happy. Come on. Half time on the clock. We're 5-0 up against Real Madrid. What a 45 minutes. We're 45 minutes away from a Champions League final. I don't want to keep coming at him. There's part of me that's like, yeah, you keep coming at him. Next minute it's going to be 5-3 and you're done. And it's extra time. Could you imagine from 5-0 goes 5-3? I don't want to see that at all. Anyway, Sully, Rudy. No negative thoughts. We're just going to win 7-0. Dino, Ih, Darcy Hart. Margetts is with him. James Margetts. It's hit the post. Falls back to Margetts. It's 6. It's 6. 6. It's just a sexy 6. 7-3 up on aggregate against Real Madrid. And we are on our way to play Manchester City in the Champions League final. I'm taking a photo of this. This is amazing. I'm in shock, man. The chat wanting 10. If I scored 10, I don't know what's going on. Sully, Alberto, Pascal, and Luiz. I cannot believe what I witnessed here. I'm actually shell-shocked. I was maybe thinking maybe get to 2-0 and see what goes on. But I honestly do not know what's going on. Don't need to bring anyone into the stream, JS. Don't need to do anything. I am in utter, complete shock. Just, yeah, who needs a rest here? Kisma, Burhane, done. Alcides with that broken wrist. Nah, leave him out there. Confirm that change. After this highlight, I reckon we go to the defensive 4-4-2 and just see this game out so they don't score 4 in like 15 minutes. Hey, if I can do it, they can do it. Love it. Eich. Looks for Kisma, doesn't find him. 65 minutes on the clock. Luiz looks for Militao. Ricky again finds Pascal. Sanchez. And that is well done by Lover. Here I am thinking, if we could just beat him, I just want to go the distance. Just like Rocky, can we just go the distance with him? Shake the hell out of him. Well, we shook the hell out of him. And they haven't recovered. They've been in free-for-all. And Darcy Hart's in again. And he should have scored. We are buzzing. Absolutely buzzing out here. I am going to go to the defensive 4-3-3. I want to just see it out now. I want a clean sheet. I want everything. We're going to be in a suit, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be in a suit. Darcy Hart finds Burhane. Into Sully and Rudy. Burhane yet again. Sully finds Hart. And we move it around it superbly well. 6-0, 74th minutes. I never would have expected this in my wildest imaginations, winning 6. The fact we're at half time, we're up 5 and then scored a 6 quickly. Lovett's in. His ball in. Darcy Hart. Luiz makes a great save. The movement is nuts. I'm going to get Alcides off here. Morales is going to come and enjoy this moment. And I think Brito, to get Lovett off a booking, is what we do here too. No pesky little red cards, huh? Singo's ball finds Alberto. And they're fire over. We're 10 minutes away from officially being in a Champions League final. 10 minutes away from officially being in a Champions League final. I am shell-shocked. Speechless. And are you serious? This is not a dream. This is not a drill. 1860 Munich in season 10 are about to go to a Champions League final because they put 6 past Madrid in Germany after losing 3-1 in Spain. Make that 7, barring an offside VAR check. Margetts may just have a hat-trick at the back post. Margetts does have a hat-trick at the back post. It's 7. 7 heaven. Rosario Margetts. 7 heaven. It's 8-3. It is utterly unreal. 15 seconds on the clock. Madrid are demoralised and disposed of like a tissue after being sneezed into. They have been discarded like a piece of trash. And 1860 Munich, on the back of a Margetts quad, wins 7-0 versus Real Madrid to go 8-3 on aggregate to a Champions League final. And I don't know what I've witnessed. I'm shell-shocked. Wow. Just utter wow. We have got Manchester City in a Champions League final. Next episode, a UCL final awaits. It's Manchester City, the Stars of England, versus this little young team from 1860. On the back of a Margetts 4, we have gone and beat Madrid 7-0 and 3 on aggregate. And next episode, we will go and see if these young men who were once boys become heroes and go down in history as the youngest Champions League winning squad ever known to man.